What if every night you lived someone else's life, and couldn't tell what was real anymore? Meet David, a 28-year-old accountant in Lagos who thought he was losing his mind. Every morning, he'd wake up exhausted, haunted by memories that weren't his own. Dreams so vivid, so detailed, that he could taste the food, feel the pain, remember conversations word for word. But these weren't just dreams. They were lives. Complete, complex existences of two other men he'd never met. David's nightmare began 3 months ago. At first, it was just strange dreams about being a successful businessman named Daniel, living in a penthouse in Victoria Island. In these dreams, David would wake up as Daniel, check expensive watches, drive luxury cars, and make millionaire deals. The second life was even more disturbing. He'd become Mike, a struggling artist living in a cramped apartment in Suralere, painting portraits on the street to survive. In Mike's life, David felt the hunger, the rejection, the constant worry about rent. What terrified David most wasn't the dreams themselves, it was how real they felt. He'd wake up knowing Daniel's bank account numbers, Mike's painting techniques, their childhood memories, their fears, their loves. David tried everything. He saw doctors who prescribed sleeping pills. He visited therapists who suggested stress. He even went to a pastor who prayed over him for spiritual attacks. Nothing worked. The breaking point came on a Tuesday morning. David woke up and couldn't remember which life was real. Was he the accountant living in Ikeja? The businessman in Victoria Island? Or the artist in Suralere? He rushed to his bathroom mirror, staring at his reflection. "Who am I?" he whispered. That's when he noticed something that changed everything. On his nightstand were 3 items that shouldn't exist: Daniel's gold watch, Mike's paintbrush, and his own calculator. Items from 3 different lives, sitting in one reality. David's hands trembled as he picked up each object. They were real. Solid. Warm to the touch. This wasn't his imagination anymore. He grabbed his phone and did something he'd never done before. He searched for Daniel and Mike online. His heart stopped. Daniel Adebayo, CEO of Adebayo Enterprises, found dead in his Victoria Island penthouse 3 months ago. Cause of death, unknown. Mike Okafor, street artist, found dead in his Suralere apartment 3 months ago. Cause of death, unknown. Both died the exact night David's dreams began. David dropped his phone, realizing the horrifying truth. He wasn't dreaming their lives. He was living their deaths. Every night, he was experiencing their final moments, over and over again. But why? And what did they want from him? The answer would change his understanding of life, death, and the connections that bind us all together. To be continued. Like, comment, share and follow. Thank you for watching.